I'm super curious what your creative process looks like.
Yes. Most of my quote serious creativity when I'm working on a book or something like that takes place anywhere from 5:30 to 6 a.m. till about 7:30 or 8 a.m. So like this morning is a typical morning. I woke up at 4:30. Now, I don't have an alarm clock or anything. That's just when I wake up. I go to sleep around 10 o'clock. So I get about 6 hours, 6.5 hours sleep, which seems to work fine for me. So I wake up around 4:30 and I get up and my two cats, Greta and Allie, get up with me. My wife likes to sleep in till 7:30 or 8 o'clock. So those first few hours of the day are just me and the cats. And so I go in and I usually make a cup of coffee or some hot beverage, whatever I'm in the mood for, and play around with the cats a little bit. And then I stretch, and then I sit down and I meditate for my first period of meditation of the day. And that will usually take place like this morning. Um, I would say I got down to meditate around 5:20. And so then I meditate for 20 or 25 minutes. And so by then, let's say it's a quarter of 6. So that's when I start writing. So I'm stretched, my mind is clear from meditation, and then I sit down and I go like a banshee for a couple of hours there. And then as soon as that period is over, as soon as my wife gets up, then I close off my serious writing period for the day. I do other creative things throughout the day, but as far as working on a book or something, that's done in those early morning hours when it's quiet and still and just me and the girls. And so then after my wife gets up, I have a priority on hanging out with her. And so I make her some coffee and then she goes about her business and I start working on things like email and things like that. And then around 9 o'clock is when I start doing things like I'm doing with you. And I have usually 2 or 3 of those a day. And then another creative time for me is often spent on the golf course. I use golf as a walking meditation, and I'm a pretty decent golfer. I'm a 16 handicap. I've been as low as 12.9, but right now in my life I'm a 16, and I'm a member at the Ojai Valley Inn Country Club for 20 years, and so I play over there. And I have one main golf buddy. I usually play with him. He's a fellow philosopher, psychologist. And so we solve the problems of the world while we're out on the golf course. And so that's kind of a quick scan of my life.